They call it the Triforce, but I won't be trying for much longer. I'm a stupid person. Master, look over that way. Yeah, I know why I'm here, Fee. It's the map and everything. I have identified the design on the floor as the mark of Nehru. I detect the sacred power of the Triforce radiating from it. Unfortunately, the way leading to the mark is closed off. You know, I don't... Like, one, Fee, they gave me the map immediately. Like, you don't have to explain the dungeon to me. But you especially don't have to explain it every time. Like, it's a Triforce. There's 3 parts to it. Like, you could, at the very least, just explain the first time, and then be like, he gets it. You gotta figure out how to get access to the Triforce. But like, the third time, come on. Especially when I'm like, the average player is somewhere between like 30 and 50 hours in now. Like, they've been figuring out stuff for a while on their own, and with your help, and I think you can let them fly. You can do it, Fee. Just let them go. Whee! There appears to be a time shift orb over there. I propose you utilize the nearby time shift orb to open a path to the mark. Do you imagine Breath of the Wild? But every single shrine has Fee pop up and try to explain the shrine to you? Like, how maddening that would be. Like, there's so many things in common between these two games, but also some massive divergences there in how much they expect their player to figure stuff out on their own. Even the best Zelda games often won't oh god, I didn't mean to press that. I squeezed the controller a little bit. Get out! What's up? Okay, that was weird. Even the best games won't really hesitate to like take a moment to explain something, just so you know how the mechanic works, but the better ones will then like just let you fucking go and be like, he gets it. He'll figure out what to do. This does not seem to serve any purpose in its starting position. Okay, so every time I see a slope like this, I think they're just putting it in a prominent location in many cases, so that you can like see it, and it's like eye-catching, and it makes the room look better. But I keep thinking there's gonna be a mechanic where I roll this down a hill and have to keep up with it. There's been some versions of that with conveyor belts, but I guess the whole idea of rolling it's kind of moot anyway, because it's not even around. Will this even roll? No? Let's see how far it goes if I try to roll it down a hill. We already tried it on flatland, obviously. It doesn't. It doesn't even remotely roll. Okay, so we can ignore that entire concept I mean, we're out of game anyway, basically, but like that the back of I forgot about this. I haven't seen this for a while. Holy crap. In the back, oh yeah, this is like the same type of room where there was a ramp that one time too, where I thought that was gonna come up. We had like the puzzler in my brain. I was gonna say the puzzle maker, but it's more just like I solve so many puzzles that I kind of inherently think about them in terms of being, I don't know. You kind of reverse engineer / build puzzles in your brain while you're still having to deal with solving them in the first place. So that part of my brain keeps seeing those opportunities. Oh, okay. I was trying to throw it, but I couldn't make it. Put you down for a second so I can make sense of what's going on in this room. So that's a grapple point, but it's behind this thing. Okay, so there's a fan. So I can probably see past that fan. There's a gate up there that needs to be getting rid of. Yeah, surprisingly, as I go along the edge of this platform, it doesn't seem to render the next one. So I can't simply just walk along the top. But if I take it to the right spot between them, maybe I can get both of them at once, but from the ground, then go back around and climb up. Alright. Does it matter that it's blocked? Oh, there is a button behind it. Not totally sure what I'm going for there. So I can't shoot through it. Which is what happened in the past with the fans, is you want the fan to not be active so you can shoot past it. This one has a weird, like, pedestal spot. Almost as if to suggest you want to put it here. This might open. Maybe when you step on that button, this one opens and you can shoot it, but only if the fan is off and the platforms aren't there. There's a gate here. It has the same icon that's over here, but I don't know if that's relevant or not. This is so far away that I couldn't jump from this to there. Let's just kill you so you're not a problem anymore. Ow. Oh. Awkward. Oh. No. Surprisingly hard to get this fight done. No, I don't think... The first few seemed to hit its armor, so it didn't seem to count. So I wanted to make sure I could try to get it in the eye sort of spot. There we go. Be done with you! Oh, oh, there's the rupee. I thought it disappeared, but I just couldn't see it. Ooh. Can I see up through the floor? Not great. Oh. What use is that hookshot spot? How do I get behind that grate? Is there a tool I'm forgetting about? Ah, fuck. A tool I'm forgetting about? That'd be relevant. It feels like I'm just not seeing something in the environment. What is interactive around here? So I can't jump from platform to platform because they're all too far apart. Is this probably, I think this is just a light source? Ooh. Ah. There we go. So what I need for starters is for this gate to be gone. That's why they wanted me to put, that's why there's not the little mat here. Oh, please tell me I can make it. Okay, it's close. I need to get back to the high ground now. That's also why there's a high ground here. At first I thought it was because we'd roll it downhill, because I keep just waiting for that to happen, because it just seems neat. But then I thought, okay, we jump across a series of platforms. And like, yes, eventually, kind of, but not all the way across the room, because they're not close to each other. But now it's because it's the only way to see this. There we go. I found the thing. I don't hate the stamina mechanic, but definitely my least favorite part of the stamina mechanic is sand. Just because there's a lot of little gaps that are exactly they're almost exactly 1 stamina meter amount of running. So you have to wait for it to refill every time. Or you'll drown in the sand. And that's just like, waiting. Every time with waiting, I'm always like, I don't, But what if not waiting? Rude. Anyway, fuck you. Oh, another one. Haha, he missed. Okay. I'm gonna need some line of sight here. That's still line of sight. Bye-bye. That was one of them, draw attacks. And I ain't talking art. Uh-oh. Why did that work? He was rearing up to attack. I'm a little surprised the vulnerability worked out so well. Okay, I think I can make it that. Oh, I'm questioning it. I'm questioning it hard. Oh, nope. Mistakes were made. Okay. Can I make this line of sight work out? Yeah. I definitely get why it works the way it does. Because your stamina meter functions as a limit on exactly how far you can make it. A hard limit on how far you can make it. You can make it X amount of distance before you sink. I just kind of find myself workshopping ideas of like, what if there was a different solution where there was just sort of like, instead of a stamina meter, there was just kind of like an X amount of distance you could make it before you sank. Like if you could always run in this game, for example, and there wasn't a stamina meter, but it was just you were always sinking whenever you went in sand, and so you'd only make it X distance before you would sink fully. Maybe. Maybe I want to like split the difference here. How far do I have to be for it to... There we go. You can't go that far without it disappearing. Yep. A lot of mistakes caused by not seeing everything yet. Which is... Oop! We wait. Which is at times my fault, because we do have a scout bug that lets us see whatever we want, most of the time. As long as it's not a high pressure situation. There's some situations where it's like, I really wish I could see around me better, but right now I'm fighting or running, or there's a time limit where I'm gonna burn to death, or whatever the fuck. Lava platforms that move, and... Ooh, we're there. For some reason I felt like there was more. Third time's the charm? There we go. I'm having trouble getting that animation to work. I don't know why. Hey! Thank God the sliding tile puzzle was relatively painless. Master, I believe at this juncture that a prayer is required. The ultimate goal we have traveled so far for is now within reach. Focus now, and wish with all your might for the destruction of Demise. Is it about to drill into the sacred grounds? Was the drill part very much the point? Oh, it's even spinning. I'm home. Good riddance to that guy. Chris worked on that fucking rail and it's gone now. It was his one contribution and we've destroyed it. Master Box, I have news. I have confirmed that the Isle of the Goddess, which was formerly a part of Skyloft, has returned to the surface. Furthermore, I have detected the successful eradication of Demise. Your prayers to the Triforce have been heard. I doubt that. In light of these factors, the seal Zelda maintained through her age-long sleep is no longer necessary. My projections indicate she will wake momentarily. I doubt Demise is dead. I advise you to make your way to the sealed temple as soon as possible. Can you imagine if this game ended with just that room I just solved and that was the ending? You did it! Roll credits. It wasn't a bad room, but no one on the planet believes the game is over. Hope Groose got out of the way and isn't just under the temple right now, dead. Good morning, Box. She got so small. This is all very touching, really, but I'm afraid I have to cut this emotional moment short. It's best for everyone if we forget about your friend. That little goddess is mine now. My master may have perished in this age, but in the past he lives yet. I'm taking the girl back through that gate to help me revive the Demon King. You've been so adorably dogged in your quest to get in my way, and as much as it delighted me, I can no longer tolerate your nipping at my heels. Quick, close the gate. Just close the gate. Just close the gate. How does it work? Just turn it off. Box. You know, boy, you've really pushed me too far. The moment I sweated and bled for is at hand. I don't even have the time to grind my heel into a worm like you. Not now. Use your hugging powers, Groose, but for good. Stand down. You're in my way, and the sight of your appalling hair makes my gorge rise. You just kicked an old lady. She's dead. You've done a fine job spoiling my plans to revive the Demon King in this age. So I see no point in dawdling here, and yet here I am, just for minutes at a time of cutscene, really. But the past, oh, the past, so full of possibilities. I shall resurrect him there, with the divine soul of this golden-haired girl. This gear thing looks so cool, but it's so weird how the bottom part looks like it's a wall of gear stuff that blocks your path. Like it looks so like it looks like a mistake. It's weird. It's like simultaneously the most pleasant to look at and like most pet peevey thing to look at in the game. Well, shit. The thing I expected happened. How unexpected. You gotta chase after that creep, Box. Zelda's counting on you. For Zelda to be taken from us at a time like this, it is unthinkable. Box, listen to me. You must do whatever it takes to prevent the resurrection of Demise in the past. Quickly now, open the gate of time and return to the past. Oop, there it is. Everybody's always just watching me do all the work, including the enemy, who also probably just waited for the right moment after I do all these multi-hour errands and prove myself to the gods for the third time and so on. Like, after doing the trials to prove myself to the gods, I then did dragon trials to prove myself to the dragons, and there's just so many stages of proving myself. Around the time you do your third lap around the world that you start to think like, maybe this is a little much. Box, it's Ghirahim. He appeared out of thin air and got the drop on me. Don't worry about me. You must chase after him. He ran through the great doors at the front of the temple. You may yet catch him before it's too late. Hurry. I could totally see there being a version of this where they do the, what is it? Like the, kind of like the greatest hits version of round 2 and 3. Like instead of having you do the trial 3 times, where you run around in the ghost thing and one hit kills you, maybe just do the whichever trial was their favorite, and then have the other 2 be some of the challenges you did in round 3 instead. Maybe. It's rare for me to see a Zelda game and think maybe it could have been trimmed a bit, but once we're reaching near the end, I'm starting to think like, you know, this was actually pretty fucking long, isn't it? Alright. Let's wrap this up.